Hey guys, it's Rachel. I am making some Cincinnati style HCG friendly chili. I thought I would just record it, and if anybody wants to make it, I don't know if this is groundbreaking for anyone else, but this is what I was eating like 3 times a week on P2, minus a few items that I'm going to put in now because I'm in P3, but I'll put the recipe below for you guys to get if you would like. So first, I'm going to pick the camera up here and show you. But first we take 1 pound of ground beef and 1 large onion. I put as many veggies in here as I can. My ground beef is ground sirloin. It's 90/10. I get it from Costco. I'm not sure how many people go shopping there for their meat, but they do have an organic beef there that I've used before, but I have 3 kids and I'm not going to spend, $20 for 2 pounds of beef. So this is 1 pound of ground sirloin, 90/10. And what I do is break it up, brown it, throw a whole onion in there, brown that onion with the meat, and then I drain it in the sink, all the fat off, and then I rinse it with hot water until it actually runs clear. So I do rinse all the fat off. I know that's not necessary, like completely necessary, because a lot of people like the extra fat. I personally don't like ground beef fat. If I'm going to eat fat, I would like to eat it from like a steak or something. But so that's what I do first. Ground beef, onion, rinse off in the sink until the water runs clear. And then I add my spices, which is 2 full tablespoons of chili powder, 1/8 of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, 1/2 a tablespoon of cumin, and a teaspoon of cinnamon. And for the mystery delicious ingredient that makes this a Cincinnati chili, the cinnamon comboed with unsweetened cocoa powder. It adds a whole different kind of flavor to your chili that you've never experienced before. So you put in a whole teaspoon of unsweetened cocoa powder, and I put all of my spices in while my meat is cooking before I add any liquids, so that it gets into the meat and really gets in there and gets going. Sorry, I'm new to this camera thing, so I'll push it over closer. But you put everything in the pan with the beef. And then I also like to add a few grinds of sea salt. It's probably more out of habit than actual necessity. But you crank up the heat to a good medium. You stir everything around and get it nice and cooking into the beef and the onion. So you have no fat in here. It's no liquid at this point, but you get the beef very browned, and you add in all the spices, and it gets it gets cooking in there, and it's really a good base for your fluids that you're about to put in, your liquids. So once everything is combined, again, I'll show you. Excuse the camera move, but once everything is combined in there, your chili actually turns into this like reddish chocolatey color, which is awesome for the most part. So you get everything mixed in and everything combined. I add 1 large tomato, fresh tomato, the whole thing, just add it in, dice it up as thin as you can. And then I add 1 can of diced petite tomatoes, fluids or liquids and all. And then I add 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. Now, this is what I would leave this out when I was doing P2, because the carb count is 6 for 2 tablespoons, and it also has 3 grams of sugar. So I'll put 2 tablespoons in now that I'm in P3. Woo, 2 heaping tablespoons. And so I'll mix all that in together, all the tomato-based products. And then I add 1 can of dark kidney beans, dark red, rinsed and drained again. I drain and rinse everything, anything that comes from a can. For a while I went on a bean basically anti-can campaign where I would not have anything that had to do with a can. Oddly enough, my husband works for a plastic company, so it was the BPA rage, you know. It was all in the metal cans and everything. My husband actually made BPA. Interesting facts, but soaking, draining, and rinsing beans, just to me at this point in my life, is not worth it, so I don't do it anymore. So, and then you add 2 cups of water, and you mix it all together, and you let it simmer for about 2 hours. Mine's going to simmer for about 4 hours. You can let it simmer as long as you want. This is also a really good recipe to do in the crock pot. You just have to brown your meat and onions first. You can throw everything together and let it cook all day if you are at work or on a weekend or something. But here's the finished product. It's a very, very hearty chili, and it has a ton of flavor. The chocolate and the cinnamon just really bring out a lot of flavor in it. So, hope you guys enjoy. Try the cocoa powder if you've never tried it before, and the cinnamon. It's not a sweet chili. It is spicy, but it adds a really good depth of flavor. And I'm from Southern Ohio, so Cincinnati chili is what I grew up on, and now what my children are growing up on. So hope you guys enjoy. I'm going to be posting a mug cake recipe here shortly also. It's a good healthy based recipe with coconut flour. Yummy. See you guys soon. Oh, my update for today for P3 was that I actually gained 2 ounces. But I'm not stressing about it because I know that yesterday was really busy. This whole weekend was really busy, but yesterday was super busy with my kid's birthday party, and I drank like maybe 1 liter of water the whole day, so I know it's because I didn't drink enough water. So today so far I've gotten 2 liters of water down. So anyway, that was my update for today on P3. Hope you guys enjoy the chili recipe. Let me know how it turns out if you guys make it. Thanks, bye.